This is a fireside anecdote about coincidence. Do you think they're significant? Try this one. I've recently had a hernia operation, so I had a red letter day when I decided to go out into town for the first time. And I rang up a friend of mine, James, to ask him if he could give me a lift. And it was a red letter day for him too, because he said, no, I'm on a train to London with my violin. I'm going into an LSO, London Symphony Orchestra no less, rehearsal with Simon Rattle. We're playing Mahler's Song of the Earth. So, there we are. Well, I went into town and did my bits and pieces, and came back, had a nap, had a little stroll in the faltering sun, and then on my way back, as the light faded, I thought I'd listen on my iPhone to Radio 4 Extra repeat of Just a Minute. You know, that wonderful game where they happen to repeat or deviate or hesitate, unlike me. Well, there was Sheila Hancock on the program. Now, I know Sheila Hancock too, as well as Simon Rattle and James. She played Madame Renevskaya, and I played her brother Gaev in the National Theatre's production in the 80s of The Seagull. No, The Cherry Orchard. One gets them mixed up. There are only three. So, she had her subject given to her, which was my dearest desire. And she said, my dearest desire is to be an orchestral violinist and play Mahler. Now, what are the chances of that happening on the same day? Last night, I went to a party in our little hamlet round the corner. I went, and the host and I sat on a sofa. I didn't know anybody really very much, and we talked, and then we ran out of subjects, but it was all very genial, and I thought I'd tell him the story I've just told you. And he smiled. I think he smiled. And then he said, when I'd finished, funny, my father was an orchestral violinist. There you are, you see.